David Goffin. French pronunciation. David, F. Born the 7th of December 1990. Is a Belgian tennis player. He was born in Rocourt, Liège, Belgium. His breakthrough came when he reached the fourth round of the 2012 French Open as a lucky loser, eventually losing to Roger Federer in 4 sets. Goffin has defeated several higher-ranked players such as John Isner, Stan Wawrinka, Marin Cilic, Milos Raonic, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, Dominic Thiem and Tom Berdych, the latter without losing a game. He is the Belgian #1 male tennis player as of 2017. On February 20, 2017, Goffin reached the ATP Top 10, becoming the first Belgian male tennis player to reach this elite level. Tennis career. Juniors. As a junior, he compiled a singles win-loss record of 76-40, reaching as high as No. 10 in the junior combined world rankings in July 2008. He took part in only 2 junior slams, losing in the second round of the French Open and the first round of Wimbledon in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. Goffin won his first match on the ATP Tour at the 2011 Chennai Open, defeating India's No. 1, Somdev Devverman. He lost in the second round to Stanislas Wawrinka. 2012 breakthrough. In 2012, he reached the quarter-finals of an ATP World Tour tournament for the first time at the 2012 Chennai Open, after defeating top 50 countrymen Xavier Malisse and Andreas Beck. At the French Open 2012, though he did not win in the last qualifying round of the qualifications, he entered the tournament's main draw as a lucky loser thanks to the withdrawal of Monfils. In his first round, he faced world No. 27 and 23rd seed for men's singles Roddick Stepp, NEK, and beat him in 5 sets. He received one of the wildcards for Wimbledon, and in the first round he beat 20th seed and 2011 quarter-finalist Bernard Tomic. Then, in the second round, he beat Jesse Levine to advance to the third round, where he ultimately lost to the resurgent 10th seed Mardy Fish. At the U.S. Open, he entered the main draw, but lost in the first round to world No. 7, 6th seed, and eventually semi-finalist at the tournament Tom Berdych. 2013. Goffin started the season by making his debut at the 2013 Brisbane International. He defeated wildcard and crowd favorite Matthew Ebden, before losing to 7th seed Jurgen Melzer in the second round. In the first round of the French Open, he faced the No. 1, Novak Djokovic. He proved a challenge for Djokovic, but lost the match in straight sets. Goffin's performance as well as Djokovic's labored efforts in defeating him were the subject of brief attention to the quality of Goffin's playing. Goffin made it to the third round in Cincinnati, where he was again defeated by Djokovic. He qualified in Winston-Salem and defeated Jack Sock in the first round, but lost to Dmitry Tursunov in the second round. He did not play any tournaments in 2013 after the U.S. Open, where he lost in the first round to Alexander Dolgopolov. 2014. Goffin had to retire in his second-round match at the Challenger event in New Caledonia, and he withdrew from qualifying for the Australian Open due to a left quadriceps injury. From July to August, following his opening round loss at Wimbledon to defending champion Andy Murray, Goffin won 4 consecutive tournaments. The first 3 were challengers, but the fourth was his maiden ATP Tour-level title when he won the Austrian Open Kitzbühel, beating Dominic Thiem in the final. During this run, Goffin won 40 out of the 42 sets he played and won 20 consecutive matches. In September, after reaching the third round of the U.S. Open for the first time, he won his second career ATP title, the Moselle Open in Metz. France, beating higher-seeded players Jo-Wilfried Tsonga in the quarter-finals and João Sousa in the final. His run from July to September launched him over 75 places up the rankings, putting him into the world's top 40 for the first time in his career. At the Swiss indoors in Basel, he advanced to his first ATP 500 tournament final, beating Milos Raonic in the quarter-finals, his first win over a top 10 player. He lost the final to five-time champion Roger Federer in straight sets. However, his run to the final propelled him to a career-high ranking of No. 22 in the world, a ranking with which he would finish the 2014 season. After having started the year ranked 111th in the world, Goffin ended the season ranked just outside the top 20, a difference of 89 places. And as a result he was awarded the Comeback Player of the Year award by the ATP for 2014. 2015 saw Goffin have continued success, reaching 2 more ATP finals and breaking into the world's top 20, as well as decent runs in the major tournaments. His season was highlighted by being the driving force in the Belgium Davis Cup team's surprise run to the final, which they lost to Great Britain, Goffin being defeated by Andy Murray in the decisive fourth rubber. 2016. Goffin reached fourth round for the first time at 2016 Australian Open, where he lost to Roger Federer in straight sets. In March at Indian Wells, he reached his first Masters 1000 semi-final, where he lost to Milos Raonic. He followed it up with another semi-final defeat in Miami, losing to Novak Djokovic in straight sets. He next competed in the Monte Carlo Masters. He defeated Feliciano Lopez in the first round. He then played Fernando Verdasco and won in a close match. He then lost to lucky loser Marcel Granollers. Then he competed in the BMW Open. In his first match, he defeated Victor Estrella Burgos. He then played Alexander Zverev and lost. He then competed in the Mutua Madrid Open. Despite having 4 match points, he lost in the first round to Lucas Poole. Then he competed in the Rome Masters. He won his first match against Leonardo Mayer. He next played Jack Sock in the second round, winning in straight sets. He then played World No. 8 Tom Burdick and defeated him without losing a single game. In the quarter-finals, he lost to second seed Andy Murray. At the 2016 French Open, he played the first round against wildcard Grégoire Barrère. He won in straight sets. In the second round, he played against qualifier Carlos Berlich and won again in straight sets. In the third round, he won in a more than 3 hours match against Nicol S. Almagro. In the fourth round, he won in 4 sets against Ernest Gulbis. His tournament ended in the quarter-finals, where he lost to Dominic Thiem in 4 sets. At Wimbledon, he won in the first and second round in straight sets. In the third round, he needed 4 sets to win against Denis Istomin. In the fourth round, he lost to Milos Raonic after he had a 2-0 advance in sets. Goffin was upset in the first round of the 2016 U.S. Open, losing in 4 sets to 19-year-old American Jared Donaldson. Goffin took part in the Tour Finals as a reserve after Monfils had to withdraw due to injury. Goffin was defeated by Novak Djokovic in the round-robin stage. 2017 entering the top 10. Goffin started the year at the World Tennis Championship in Abu Dhabi. He won against Jo-Wilfried Tsonga in the quarter-finals and top seed Andy Murray in the semi-finals, before losing to Rafael Nadal in the final. He won his first-round match in the Qatar Open, defeating Robin Haas in straight sets. He lost in the second round in straight sets to Fernando Verdasco. Goffin had a record run at the Australian Open, reaching the quarter-finals, where he was defeated in straight sets by Grigor Dimitrov. In February, Goffin reached the final of the Sofia Open, losing again to Grigor Dimitrov in the semi-finals, in an exciting and closely contested match, lasting 2 hours and 45 minutes. He eliminated defending champion Roberto Bautista Agut 2-1 sets. A week later he also reached the final of the Rotterdam Open, grabbing his first win over Dimitrov in the quarter-finals. Goffin lost the final in 3 sets to Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. Because of his performance, Goffin also reached the top 10 of the world rankings for the first time of his career, becoming the first Belgian man to do so. Career statistics: W1 tournament, reached F final, SF semifinal, QF quarterfinal, #R rounds 4, 3, 2, 1, competed at a RR round robin stage, reached a Q# qualification round, A absent, or NH tournament not held. To avoid confusion and double counting, these charts are updated either at the conclusion of a tournament, or when the player's participation in the tournament has ended. Singles.